influence in the cabinet. The family is one of the oldest in England. I think his ancestor fought alongside Henry V or some such. All of which makes his daughter out of the reach of the youngest son of a Scotsman with what the English claim is a trumped-up title. Not only that, she's engaged to another English lordship, so keep your large paws to yourself.
Huh, Malcolm said, not worried in the least.
Poor little morsel.
Mal followed Lady Mary's progress through the room, noting the polite way she greeted her father's friends and the mothers of the other daughters. Correct, well-trained, like a pedigreed horse brought in to demonstrate what a sweet-tempered creature it could be. Malcolm saw more than that. The restless twitch of her eyes as she searched the room while pretending not to, the trembling of a ribbon on the red gold curls at the back of her neck. She was vibrancy contained, a creature of light and vigour straining at the tethers that held her. At any moment the shell of her respectability would crack, and her incandescence would spill out. Did no one but Mal see? Those around her smiled and spoke comfortably to her, as though they liked her, but their reactions were subdued, as were hers to them. This was not her stage, not where she would shine. She needed to be free of this place, these enclosing walls. Out on the open heather, maybe, in the Highlands of Mal's home, Kilmorgan in the north. Her vibrancy wouldn't be swallowed there, but allowed to glow. And she'd be with him, the layers of her clothing coming off in his hands, the warmth of her body rising to him. This woman belonged in Mal Mackenzie's bed, and he intended to take her there. It would be a grand challenge. Lady Mary was surrounded, protected. Her father and the matrons circled her like guard dogs to keep wolves like Mal at bay. Mal made a noise in his throat like a growl. If they considered him a wolf, so be it.
What are you grumbling over?
Alec answered, not happy. He did not want to be here. He hated Englishmen, and only duty to their father kept him calm in the corner instead of racing around picking fights.
At last, something interesting in this place, and you have no use for it,
Malcolm said. Alec was his favourite brother, well, the one who drove him the least mad, but Alec had his own tribulations.
Let her be, Malcolm,
Alec said sternly.
I'm supposed to be watching after you. You go near her and you'll stir up a world of trouble. I'll not be facing Dawe's fists because I could nae keep you out of it. I could put you in the way of Dawe's fists and maybe have your neck broken with a few words, and you know it,
Malcolm reminded him.
But I don't, do I? Why? Because you're my best mate, and I don't want you dead. The least you could do is help me meet yon beautiful lass. And I'm calling to mind the last time I did you such a favour. I remember pulling your naked self out of a burning house and taking shot in my upper arm, which still hurts of a rainy morning, all because ye had to go after what wasn't yours.
Malcolm flushed at the memory.
Aye, any husband should be angry to find a strapping lad like me in his place next to his bonny wife, but he had no cause to set the bed on fire. Nearly killed the poor woman. Not surprised she left him behind and went to the colonies with her mum. He's still looking for ye, Mal, so stay clear of him. Nah, Dawe put the fear of God in him, and it was 3 years ago, and that lass isn't married.
He waved a hand in the direction of the delectable Lady Mary.
No,
Alec said.
It'll be her father's pistol you'll have to dodge instead. So you'll not help me? Not a bit of it.
Malcolm fell silent. He would never betray Alec's secret to their father, to anyone in the family, and Alec knew it. No leverage there.
Ah, well.
Malcolm's slow smile spread across his face.
I'll have to solve this conundrum on me own. That's what I'm afraid of,
Alec said darkly. The innocence of it, Mary was to reflect later, should be astonishing. That moment in time, she at Lady Bancroft's soiree in Edinburgh, her only worry her role of go-between in the forbidden liaison of her sister. The simplicity of it, the nothingness. If Mary had left that night for home, if they'd reached Lincolnshire without her ever having seen the broad-shouldered Scotsman who gazed at her with such intensity, Mary would have lived the rest of her life in peace, moved out of the way like a chess piece, sheltered from the rest of the board. That night, she stepped into the wrong square at the wrong time. A storm had kept them in Edinburgh, and her father and aunt had decided they might as well accept the invitation to Lady Bancroft's fashionable gathering. Malcolm would not have been there either if his father hadn't sent his